Yo, what's up, everybody? Chris Vi back again with another house bowling review. And again today, we have another two-timer on the channel. Mr. Ryan Lee is trying to create a little bit more power and a little bit more ball speed. So we got some tips and tricks for him today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And we got another second timer on the channel today, Ryan Lee, coming back again, another two-hander, looking to build up some more ball speed. He's since the first time that he's posted the video, he's talked about a lot of things that have improved in his game, but still the speed, it's gone up a little bit, but not as much as he would like. So he's wondering what are some other tips that he could possibly do to increase some ball speed. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And a couple of the things that I've kind of noticed right off the bat, timing wise, he would be considered early, which is not, it's not great for the modern game. It's going to decrease rev rate. It is harder to generate ball speed as well. So I'm going to talk about a couple of different things to see if we can get him on the right track. So the first thing, I do notice his ball getting into the swing very quickly. That's pretty good timing. It just comes back pretty quick. And his swing is short, it's very compact. So people usually that bring the ball back pretty quickly usually have a really high backswing, but obviously being a two-hander, a little bit harder to do. So when that ball comes back quickly, it tends to get back down very quickly as well, which has that early timing, which I will try to get a still of here. So he is not even done sliding yet. I've already watched this video a few times before this recording, and he's still sliding at this point in time, and the ball is already at his ankle or even past it. So when I press play, you'll see his foot continue to slide as he's releasing this ball. So even he still slid up, maybe even a whole nother shoe length there towards the end. So here's even another one where foot isn't still all the way completely stopped and his fingers are coming out of the ball. So that's what we would consider early timing. So now there's a couple of different things that I can see in Ryan's game that could possibly help. The first of all, I want to see this push away step right here. I want it to be a little bit more aggressive. I feel like it's more of like it's still a pace step, not really any push off, and it just kind of gets him going into a slide. There's really no, um, you know, there's the power step is, what it's usually called, and there's no power, it's more of just a step. So I want to see Ryan really push off this right foot here, really push off and get into that slide. What that could do is get his slide foot to the line and stopped a little bit quicker, which should help his timing not be as early. So that's kind of what I want Ryan to work on first. Really getting this power step to be more aggressive, really getting to the line, feel like you're attacking the line with a lot of momentum. So I think that could be a huge help. Now, is it going to get to where we want it to be? Probably not, because I'll show you right there where that foot is stopped. Typically, we want the ball about a half a ball behind the ankle. I mean, so his foot just stopped and it's already, a few feet out onto the lane, and we want it about halfway behind, or, half a ball behind his ankle. So that's, the amount of area we're trying to change here is pretty dramatic. So, like I said, big change. So is that power step alone going to change that? No. So the second thing, I would definitely want the power step first, see where that gets him timing wise, and see how much more that we need to change it. But the other thing, obviously, is getting the ball started later. Now, it's typically backwards because a lot of people usually start the ball very late. But with how short and compact the swing is and how quickly it's coming back, we really need it to wait a little bit before it does start coming back. So as you see, that would be the traditional timing when the right foot hits. We may even want to wait a whole step. Like we may even want to wait until this point to get the ball into the swing because how fast this swing actually is. Like maybe even when the left heel hits, maybe that's when we want the ball to start moving down because this is already, his swing's almost halfway done already. He gets here, releases. So definitely want to work on this power step being more aggressive at first and seeing where that gets our timing. And then from there, I would alter the um, push away or, dropping the ball into the swing to kind of compensate and get it into a little bit later. Now, the power step should be, the reason I want to see this first is it should be easier fix because you're really just pushing off the right foot a little bit firmer. It shouldn't feel too weird. Maybe timing wise, it might throw you off a bit. But once you get that down, I think it should be a pretty simple fix. This one, changing when the ball starts, it's a mind game. It really is because the mind is really going to want the ball to get into the swing because that's what it's used to. So having it start a little bit later, it's going to be a little trickier and it's going to take a little bit more time for your body to get used to. So that's why I definitely want the power step to be um, looked at first, see if we can get that to be a bit more aggressive, and then from there we can work on getting that push away started a little bit later. So all in all, I think the game's looking really good. Just that timing, we can get that a little bit later, and I think you're going to have a lot better leverage at the line, and you're going to be able to create more ball speed. You're going to be able to create a higher rev rate, which should help you obviously with pin carry and not being able to feel like you have to hook the entire lane all the time. So as always, thank you very much again, Ryan, for sending in another video. We always enjoy doing these. So um, maybe we'll see you for round 3, but hopefully that these tips help you out. And I look forward to seeing your game continue to improve. So thanks again, Ryan.
I hope you guys enjoyed that one and learned a little something along the way. And as always, make sure you check the link in the description below for the 50% off code if you want one of your videos reviewed by one of the house members. So thank you. We'll see you in the next one.